Swedish automaker Volvo has a long tradition of building station wagons, but of course, as we know, station wagons are a dying breed in some markets, including in South Africa. The way Volvo approaches that is by taking its station wagons and turning them into SUV-like vehicles by giving them the cross-country badge. This is the latest member of the cross-country clan. It's called the V90 Cross Country, and while it places much of its emphasis on luxury and comfort, it's pretty decent off the road as well. The V90 is the rugged estate stablemate of the recently launched S90 sedan, and it shares the smart four-doors platform, engines and technologies, as well as the interior design approach. However, it gains the extra space and utility of an estate car, together with a substantially raised ride height. The chassis characteristics have been fine-tuned to better suit the cross-country's all-terrain aspirations, while systems such as the all-wheel drive, hill descent control, power steering and stability control have all been recalibrated for all-terrain use. The V90 Cross Country may be large, but it's not as imposing as a full-sized SUV like Volvo's own XC90. The estate car format means it's sleeker and more athletic, although the raced stance, the big wheels, the scuff plates and the roof rails all contribute to a more rugged look. Additional visual hallmarks unique to the Cross Country are the wheel arch extensions and a new front bumper, while the grille's vertical bars are accentuated with metal studs. Black gloss window surrounds are another feature unique to the Cross Country, while the rear tailgate is framed by large taillight clusters and opens wide to provide easy access to the capacious luggage compartment. Our test car came with Volvo's optional streamlined luggage box, which bolts onto the roof rails and provides even more luggage space. Volvo plays in the top league when it comes to interior design, starting with the XC90 and continuing with the S90 and now the V90 Cross Country. The cabins are luxurious without becoming too lavish and technologically advanced without becoming too daunting. And considering the size of this car, it stands to reason that there's a lot of space inside as well. The big estate has the same wheelbase as the S90 sedan, the same luxurious finishes, and the same high level of standard equipment. It uses a portrait-orientated touchscreen interface to control and adjust all the vehicle systems, including entertainment, communication, navigation, and safety. The overall quality of the interior execution is flawless and very much premium class, while the huge rear luggage compartment swallows more than 900 litres of cargo and over 1,500 litres with the rear seatback folded flat. This is the D5 four-cylinder turbodiesel engine. It produces 173 kilowatts of maximum power and 480 newton meters of torque, and it has two turbochargers plus what Volvo calls power pulse technology. Now, that technology uses compressed air to spool up the bigger of the two turbos, which means there's no turbo lag. There may be an increasing pushback against diesel engines in Europe, but the D5 unit provides a perfect mix of power, economy and sheer grunt. It's one of 4 engine choices on offer. There's also a 140 kilowatt D4 turbodiesel and 2 turbo petrol engines, good for 187 kilowatt and 235 kilowatt respectively. All 4 engines are mated to Volvo's Geartronic 8-speed auto gearbox, together with intelligent all-wheel drive. The V90 Cross Country may look rugged, but it feels smooth and serene on tar with an inherent composure that's the result of its long wheelbase, its wide tracks, and of course also its all-wheel drive system. It's a big car, and you do feel that when you start cornering hard, but it's a car that exudes a lot of confidence. It's pretty useful in performance terms too, with a claimed 0 to 100 km/h time of 7.5 seconds and a 230 km/h top speed. Volvo claims a fuel consumption figure of 5.3 litres per 100 kilometres for the combined cycle, but the best we managed on open road stints was 7.3 litres, while the overall average came to 8 litres per 100 kilometres. In all fairness, the V90 Cross Country is not a 4x4 in the classic sense of the word, but with its 210mm of ground clearance, of course its all-wheel drive system, it does go places normal vehicles can't. In fact, it will eat gravel roads for breakfast. Adding to the big Volvo's overall versatility is a selection of driving modes that optimize engine and throttle mapping, gear selection and even the optional rear air suspension for different terrain. Its full array of safety systems includes city safety, autonomous braking, lane keeping assistance, active cruise control and more. No wonder it's one of the 3 safest cars to ever undergo Euro NCAP testing. Volvo's estate cars have come a long way since the boxy days of the 850. Today's estate cars, like this V90 cross-country, are a lot sleeker, a lot more modern, and also a lot more elegant. The cross-country treatment means that it gets a bit of rugged style as well. And in fact, once you've driven this car, you have to ask yourself the question whether it's really worthwhile going the SUV route. Ample power and torque, sure-footed intelligent all-wheel drive, a plethora of safety systems, loads of space and cosseting comfort are all part of a package that provides a compelling argument in favour of crossover estates. It's a unique offering in this segment, but adding all those extras can be a pricey exercise.